From 2001 to 2021, women in Afghanistan achieved historic advancements, particularly because of the international community's involvement and the courage of local women's activists. Education, politics, civil participation were all opened up to women after decades of exclusion. Yet, this progress is now under grave threat. Since the Taliban regained control in August 2021, the country has reversed course, and women in Afghanistan have once again been forced into the shadows. In the face of this crisis, Nimrokh media has become one of the last remaining independent platforms dedicated to amplifying women's voices in Afghanistan. Founded by journalist and researcher Fatima Roshanian, Nimrokh is a movement committed to documenting women's struggles, protecting their narratives, and advocating for their rights. Between 2001 and 2021, women in Afghanistan experienced remarkable advancements, arguably more than any other social group. The support of the international community helped enable the opening of schools and universities to girls. In 2004, women participated in national elections and won 25% of parliamentary, provincial, and district seats. Legal provisions also ensured that women held 35% of roles in government and administration. Women rose to key positions in Afghanistan's society, serving as ministers, election commissioners, governors, police commanders, and members of the parliament. Their growing presence in leadership and decision-making reflected not only changing laws, but also shifting societal acceptance. This transformation reached even into Afghanistan's rural heartlands, where women's participation was once unthinkable. Fatima Roshanian, the founder and director of Nimrokh, traveled to over 20 provinces across Afghanistan between 2010 and 2015, working as a researcher with both international and local institutions. As a young woman, navigating male-dominated and traditional settings, Fatima witnessed firsthand the deep-rooted gender inequality and the lack of awareness many women had about their basic rights. She began writing about her experiences and those of the women she met, stories filled with discrimination, resilience, and courage. What connected all these accounts, from villages to cities, was the common experience of gender-based suffering. Fatima realized that every woman in Afghanistan carried their own book of pain. From this understanding, Nimrokh was born, a larger platform to give voice to these shared realities. Established in 2017 as a weekly newspaper, Nimrokh evolved into a digital platform in 2019. The name Nimrokh, meaning the profile of a woman's face, reflects its mission to document both the visible and hidden aspects of women's lives in Afghanistan. Nimrokh has become one of the very few independent media outlets focused entirely on women in Afghanistan. It covers a broad spectrum, from civil rights and political participation to gender-based violence, bodily autonomy, LGBTQ+ rights, and social taboos. It also celebrates women's contributions to art, education, economics, and activism, helping reshape public perceptions of gender roles in Afghanistan. Since 2017, Nimrokh has published 154 regular weekly issues and 11 special print editions. These were distributed in Kabul and major provincial centers such as Bamiyan, Daikundi, Parwan, Ghazni, and Ghor. It has expanded to 2 fully functioning websites in Persian and English, along with strong social media outreach. To date, Nimrokh has published thousands of articles in Persian and hundreds more in English, ranging from investigative journalism to opinion pieces and interviews. Its multimedia work includes over 50 videos on YouTube and more than 300 protest videos and advocacy programs shared on Facebook. With the collapse of the Republic and the Taliban's return to power in August 2021, Afghanistan's women lost the rights they had fought so hard to gain. While some were able to flee to countries like the US, Canada, and Iran, most remain in Afghanistan under increasingly oppressive conditions. Unlike during the Taliban's first reign, this time women refused to stay silent. They took to the streets, led protests, and defied bans. Nimrokh played a key role in documenting these acts of resistance, often at great risk. Over time, Taliban's crackdowns intensified, resulting in arrests, tortures, and even sexual violence. Many protests have been silenced, making platforms like Nimrokh even more vital. As a permanent archive of women's resistance and resilience, a trusted source of information, a driver of public awareness, and a catalyst for legal and societal change towards gender equality, Nimrokh aims to continue its operations in Afghanistan and Canada, support its team of journalists, and continue publishing critical content in both Persian and English. Nimrokh is one of the few remaining independent media outlets dedicated to women in Afghanistan. It is woman-led and operated, focused on taboo and underreported issues, deeply rooted in community narratives and field research, a consistent voice for justice, equality, and resistance. In a society where women are being forcibly removed from public life, Nimrokh offers them visibility, dignity, and solidarity. Nimrokh calls on donors, partners, human rights organizations, and global allies to support its ongoing mission. Support will protect journalists and contributors, sustain bilingual content production, amplify women's demands for justice. Now more than ever, we must ensure women in Afghanistan are not silenced and their voices continue to reach the world.